your license need saving? Do the wise thing. Call Wise Man Lawyers. Does your license need saving? Do the wise thing. Call Wise Man Lawyers. Don't face that court alone. Let the Wise Man team get you back on the road. Does your license need saving? Do the wise thing. Call the Wise Man team at Wise Man Lawyers.
All right, today I'm at St George Magistrates Court. It's about a 6-hour drive west of Brisbane. Client was charged with mid-range drink driving, a reading of .139. Mid-range drink driving, worst cases, if you've got no previous in the last 5 years, is a 12-month loss of licence, mandatory minimum is 3 months. If you meet certain eligibility requirements, you can apply for what's called a drink driving work licence, which will allow you, if granted, to drive during disqualification for work purposes only. But given my client was a full-time housewife, there was no paid employment in jeopardy, so she wasn't eligible to apply for a work licence. So rather than getting a work licence, my job was one of trying to get the disqualification down as low as possible. As I said, reading of .139, no previous. As I said, worst case 12-month disqualification, mandatory minimum 3 months. We do see people who aren't properly represented not getting much change out of around the 5 to 7 month mark for this type of reading. Given she lives in St George and given, well, just outside of St George, getting the disqualification down as low as possible was critical. But also, even though she's a housewife, she's had paid employment in the past and she does intend on rejoining the paid workforce at some point. So she had concerns about the recording of a conviction as well. So my job was twofold: A, get the disqualification down as low as I can, and B, try as hard as I can to get no conviction recorded. Drink driving is not a criminal matter, it's a traffic matter. See, no one gets a criminal conviction for drink driving. Ordinarily, people get a traffic conviction, but for certain people, a traffic conviction can cause difficulties when entering the workforce or re-entering the workforce. So for that reason, she wanted me to push for that as well. With regard to preparation, we got our client to complete a reformatory course we got all of our clients to do. Got our client to fill out an online form that we've tailored to prompt the client to give us all the information we need to know about them to properly prepare our submissions and put the magistrate in the shoes of our client. Got her to get references. We gave her a template to give to her referees to guide them through the key points that need to be covered and who the references need to be addressed to. I prepared a couple of days ago, drove up to St George yesterday, stayed here last night. Given the client lived out of town and that she was going to lose her licence, I picked her up from home and dropped her off, and I've just started back at the courthouse to make this video. As I said, worst case 12 months, mandatory minimum 3 months. I met the client at her home this morning, drove her to court, ran through what was going to happen, the procedure, what she could expect me to say, what she could expect the magistrate to say. We went into the courtroom, court started. I basically guided the magistrate through who my client was as a person, why it's out of character, the unusual difficulty she's going to suffer with a lengthy disqualification, and why, in her instance, notwithstanding the reading of .139, a low-end disqualification is appropriate. And I also spoke at length about why there should be no conviction recorded in this instance for a number of reasons, which I won't go into now, but basically trying to convince the magistrate as to why my client should be treated differently to all the other people that are at court today. Ultimately, I was successful on both fronts. I was successful in persuading the magistrate not to record a conviction, so no traffic conviction recorded. And I was also successful in convincing the magistrate not to go past the mandatory minimum 3 month disqualification. So my client got the mandatory minimum 3 month licence disqualification, no conviction recorded, modest fine. Client's obviously very happy. I'm Andrew Wiseman at St George. Thanks for watching. Hi, I'm Andrew Wiseman from Wiseman Lawyers, Queensland's only truly dedicated drug, alcohol and traffic offence law firm. If you face loss of licence, loss of vehicle imprisonment or anything in between at any court in Queensland, we can and will help you today. This is our specialty. This is all we do. Give us a call, 1300 947 352. I look forward to helping you resolve your issue today.